Our top story: after Hamas accepted the latest hostage and ceasefire deal proposal negotiated by Egypt and Qatar, Israeli officials claim the Biden administration knew about the proposal but did not brief Israel. The latest blame game comes amid reports of widening rift between Netanyahu and Biden over Israel's Rafah operations. Now, according to a report by Axios, countering Israel's claim, a U.S. official said that American diplomats have been engaged with Israeli counterparts and that there have been no surprises on negotiations conducted through intermediaries in Doha and Cairo. The official said the Biden administration sees Hamas's response as a counter-proposal and not as a new proposal. According to the Axios report, Hamas' announcement came as a surprise to the Israeli government, which claimed that it did not receive the text of the group's response from mediators until an hour after. Hamas released its statement. After studying Hamas's response, Israel said it was not the proposal they had agreed to. Israel said that it contained many new elements that were not part of the previous proposal given to Hamas by the United States, Egypt and Qatar 10 days ago. According to the report, two senior Israeli officials claimed that when Hamas delegation was in Cairo over the weekend, the Egyptians gave them a new proposal without coordinating with Israel. According to sources, the U.S. invited the Israelis to Cairo over the weekend, but they chose not to send a team. According to the report by Axios, Israeli officials claimed CIA Director Bill Burns and other Biden administration officials who are involved in the negotiations knew about the new proposal, but did not tell Israel. They claimed that the last touches on the proposal were made only on Monday morning in Doha with Biden administration's knowledge. CIA Director Bill Burns even spoke on the phone with Israeli Minister of Defense Yoav Gallant, who was surprised when Hamas released its statement. Now, the two Israeli officials said that there was a feeling that Israel got played by the United States and mediators who drafted the deal and weren't transparent about it. Now, the proposal, which Hamas has agreed upon, lays out 3 phases, each lasting for 42 days. This would see an end to Israel's war on Gaza, as well as the release of Israeli captives held in the enclave and Palestinians held in Israeli prisons. But the Israeli War Cabinet said it will send a delegation to Cairo for talks with Egyptians and Qatari mediators to discuss the new proposal. Burns is expected to be in Cairo when the Israeli delegation arrives. In his call with Netanyahu on Monday, Biden reportedly warned the Israeli Prime Minister against launching an offensive in the southern Gaza city of Rafah. But hours after the call, Israel issued its second warning in a day for 100,000 Palestinians to evacuate Rafah. Meanwhile, Israel's military said it launched a ground and air operation in parts of eastern Rafah last night and continued to pound the southern Gaza city, while Israel has sent tanks into Rafah and has taken control of the border crossing with Egypt. Hamas's armed wing said it fired rockets at Israeli troops on Tuesday at Ki Kerem Shalom crossing between Israel and Gaza. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.